everyone. My name is Daniela Cantera, and welcome to another episode of Income Investors. With me today is Mo Zulfiqar with another exciting income pick. If you would like to read any more about what Mo writes on a regular basis, head to incomeinvestors.com, or you can click the link to our website in the description below. When most investors think of dividend income, they automatically assume quarterly payments. To say the least, that's the standard. Take a look at big names such as Coca-Cola Co., traded on New York Stock Exchange under symbol KO. Procter & Gamble Co., traded on New York Stock Exchange under symbol PG, and Verizon Communications Inc., traded on New York Stock Exchange under symbol VZ. They all stick to the typical 3-month dividend schedule. But for investors who want more frequent income, dividends don't always cut it. But that's where Sound Point Meridian Capital Inc., traded on New York Stock Exchange under symbol SPMC, could help. SPMC stock offers monthly dividends, which could be a huge advantage for income-focused investors. Monthly paychecks make budgeting easier and provide more flexibility. And with SPMC stock currently yielding north of 16%, this little-known cash-generating machine deserves a closer look. Mo, tell us a little bit about this income play.
Thanks, Daniela. At its core, Sound Point Meridian Capital is an income-focused investment company that's structured as a closed-end fund. Its main goal is to generate higher current income for shareholders while offering some potential for capital appreciation over time. So how does it do it? Sound Point Meridian invests in the equity and mezzanine tranches of collateralized loan obligations, or CLOs for short, backed by U.S. senior secured loans. Just to simplify things a little bit, think of CLOs as a pool of corporate loans packaged and sold in different layers of risk and return. The equity and mezzanine tranches typically carry higher yields, which is how Sound Point Meridian can offer such generous dividend yield. Furthermore, the company might also sometime invest in loan accumulation facilities.
Mo, before we go into any details, what is a loan accumulation facility?
That is a good question, Daniela. If I were to put this in simple words, think of loan accumulation facility as a storage box for loans before a group of loans can get bundled and sold to investors, say in form of CLO. They sit in this box for a short period of time. This helps the company collect enough loans to create one big investment that can be packaged later.
Now, let's get right into it. SPMC stock pays monthly dividend, and that's with some predictability.
You see, one of the biggest attraction of SPMC stock is its monthly dividend payout. For income-focused investors, this is a huge plus compared to, traditional quarterly dividend stocks. Instead of waiting every 3 months, SPMC stockholders get paid every single month. That means more frequent cash flow, faster reinvestment opportunities, and potentially more control over how and when to use your dividend income. There's also something else here that sets SPMC stock apart, and it's the predictability that comes with these dividends. For instance, after reporting its latest quarterly results, South Point Meridian Capital announced the exact dividend for July, August, and for the month of September, and it was 25 cents per share. And I think that's a pretty big deal. Investors don't have to guess what their income will look like over the coming quarter or if the dividend income will be uneven. The level of transparency and visibility is rare in the high yield stocks. Assuming that SPMC stock continues to reward investors with 25 cents per share per month, that amounts to annual dividend of $3 per share. And as for the dividend yield, that amounts to 16.80%. If you like what you see so far, check out incomeinvestors.com. While you're there, you could also sign up for our free special report titled 3 Income Stocks to Own Today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. And now back to the video.
And Sound Point Meridian Capital is a well-managed company.
You see, in the world of investing in complex assets like CLO, equity, and loan accumulation facilities, management isn't just important. I think it's very critical. And it won't be wrong saying that without good management, this sort of investment, could be a ticking time bomb. And I think that's where Sound Point Meridian Capital stands out. The company's latest financial results offer a glimpse of how capable management team really is. For the most recent quarter ended on March 31st, 2025, Sound Point Meridian generated 13.4 million in net investment income, or about 66 cents per share. Total investment income for the quarter was $22.7 million, and total expenses were just $9.3 million. Even more impressive, the company reported $21.8 million in cash distribution from investment portfolio, and it also deployed $12.3 million into new CLO equity investments. And finally, looking at the overall portfolio, at the end of the quarter, the fund, through its CLO investments, had indirect exposure to about 1,600 unique underlying loans. The largest loan represented just 0.5% of the loans, and the top 10 loans together represented just 4.1% of all loans. In other words, Sound Point Meridian is well diversified.
Thanks, Mo, for your insights. For investors seeking high monthly income, SPMC stock offers an attractive combination of yield and professional management. At the current price, it has a dividend yield that's close to 17%, with payments coming monthly. To reiterate, Sound Point Meridian focuses on CLO equity, mezzanine tranches, and loan accumulation facilities, all built around U.S. senior secured loans. This puts it in a sweet spot. And if yields remain higher for longer, it could benefit big time. Recent financial results show strong net investment income and consistent cash flow generation. The company's management has been attractive in deploying capital into new opportunities and showing they are hard at work. Lastly, know that, like any high-yield investment, SPMC stock does come with risks, with one of the biggest being that CLO equity sits lower in the capital structure. This means that Sound Point Meridian could face losses if defaults in the underlying loan pool rise sharply. That's it for today, and make sure to go to incomeinvestors.com to get our free special report titled 3 Income Stocks to Own Today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. Or you can find the link to our website in the description below. We'll be back with more income picks soon, so stay tuned. In the meantime, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye for now.